Hi, Taurus. So this is going to be your January, mid-January reading from now to the end of the month. Whenever you see this, you're meant to see it, I guess. So this month, what I'm feeling, I don't really know how to describe it, but when I keep imagining, kind of the message, I keep seeing kind of like a slowly moving, and it's not even negative, it's just like this slowly moving, it's like hurricane or tornado, but it's like you're in the eye of it, like everything's calm, can't really do anything. It's like you can't push forward in one direction or another. It's like there's this knowing, or there's this waiting, there's this understanding, I feel. But things are shifting, things are opening up. And again, I feel with the next eclipse coming, there's more, I want to say changes, but positive. It doesn't feel like anything to be concerned about necessarily, but it does feel like just like more, like more. So, but I feel like it's needed though. I almost feel like you're praying for some answers, some direction, some clarity, some guidance. So it's coming, it's coming. But yeah, it does feel like some sort of, I mean, I do always pull angel cards before I start a reading. And one of the cards you pulled is surrender. So it's like, this energy of sitting back and kind of just, I almost want to say enjoy family, enjoy friends, enjoy where you are in this very moment. Enjoy what's surrounding you because it feels purposeful. Get out of the house, especially if you're somewhere in winter. It doesn't need to be outside, but go do stuff. Go do stuff with other people. Do stuff that you enjoy, even if it's not with people, animal, like whatever it is for you. But it's almost like you have this opportunity to kind of just enjoy the here and now before things start moving more so. I feel like this is going to be a really, really busy year. So let me see. Oh, first card flew over the world. End of an old cycle, beginning of a new, coming through for what fixed sign? Taurus. There's also Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius here, so this could have some sort of meaning to you, but this person, look how, look at them. They're like in the eye of a storm, right in the center of this circle. That's what I was feeling. How funny. So this woman, she has no attachments, male or female. It feels like you're kind of on the top of this mountain. You've climbed your way there, and it's almost like you're looking over and you can go literally anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. Opportunities are being presented to you. And it's almost just like sitting here in observation, waiting for dust to settle and the path to be made very clear. Beautiful. World, end of a cycle, expansion, new beginning. Inevitable, it's inevitably coming in. I've been having the hardest time with words tonight, so if I make up words, you kind of know what I'm saying, so just go with it. Don't even bother mention it to me in the comments. I think I did it earlier, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying. It's been a long day. All right, what's helping or hindering Taurus? What's going to help or hinder Taurus? What's helping or hindering Taurus? Too many cards. What's helping or hindering Taurus? World. You guys could be traveling. You could be thinking about travel. I'm sorry, I didn't even mention that, did I? All right, what's helping or hindering Taurus? Ten of Cups. Jeez. Yeah, I do feel like there's this knowing. that there's like this pot of gold on the other side of the rainbow, so to speak, after this, you know, heavy storms. You know, the path kind of appears and it leads to abundance. I'm trying to think why this would hinder you. Open up your heart. Be ready to receive. Look how wide their arms are. This could be partnership coming in too. I mean, this is the emotional suit. Again, we have two cards of endings here, though. Big ends of cycles, moving forward to give you everything you want. So, what is in Taurus's subconscious? Gosh, all your cards are flying out. Not seeing the path forward, but there's a new beginning coming. I mean, this person's a little beat up and bruised, but it's nothing that won't heal. These are just slightly deep emotional scars. I'm just kidding. But there's a new beginning coming. So the lessons of the past, to me, this is what it's saying. It's done. It's over. Path is being made clear. It's very clear here with these cards. What's the past for Taurus? What's in the past for Taurus? Queen of Swords, you spoke your truth. I feel like there was a moment where you were required to speak or come to terms, very truthful with yourself, possibly with others. You know, this actually feels powerful. This feels nice. Feels like whatever was said was much needed. It helped clear the way forward. However this applies to you, the Queen of Swords, somebody that demands truth. I don't want anything that's not the truth. If it's not the truth, if it's not in my highest good, clear it out of my life, please. It's the energy of her. So, what's the current energy for Taurus? What's Taurus's current energy? So, I feel like this is showing up again, another 10. End of this heavy burden. I mean, the 10 of Wands is about, you know, the lessons we've learned along the way, along the Fool's journey. But there's a new journey coming in, so we need to drop this SHIT. You know, this is over. Let's not revisit the past and do it some more. Let's kind of have, you know, step into this new paradigm where we deserve everything. We've done the work. March is almost here. There's going to be a change, so it requires you not to like relive these stories, the past. If something doesn't feel right, if you're, you know, keep going over and over in karmic relationships or attracting in the same stuff, it's, you know, it's done. That's all I can say. It's almost like this period of pause and reflection about what happened. Hindsight and reflection, you know, stepping away from a situation is a wonderful tool to be like, WTF, what was going on? How did I allow that to happen so long? Or how did I not see this? Or how did, you know, there's, you know, perspective I feel here with this moment of calm, with this moment of inaction. To give you what you, I mean, it's like a reset. If anything was slightly off alignment for you, it was just a readjustment. What's the future energy for Taurus? What's the future energy for Taurus? The King of Swords. So we have the Queen and King of Swords in between the World and the Ten of Cups. The soulmate relationship here. Telepathic communication, I want to say, with the World in between these two people. And the Ten of Cups. Two people wanting the same thing. Energetically clearing and moving forward, releasing burdens from the past. This can be, I mean, the King of Swords represents to me transformation, clarity. I feel like you're coming into a time in your life where you really want to be in alignment with your highest truth. Anything else, you're just like, gladly, please fall away. Please exit my life. It's like this energy of trust, though, trusting the universe. It's really powerful, really powerful. What's in Taurus's power this end of month? I feel like you're in this position of observance, the Queen of Wands. This is being receptive to the blessings that are coming in for you, following this internal guide. You know, this passion sometimes comes in the form of excitement, you know, what drives us, passion, Wands. She's being very receptive. I feel Leo with this card. Some of you could be connecting with the Leo. I hate bringing up signs in general readings. Very intuitive, listening to yourself, knowing what you want, and being ready to receive it. That's what it feels like. It's time for you to receive. What is external to Taurus? What's external to Taurus this end of month? Walking away. Moving on emotionally, so it could be from somebody, from a place, from an experience, from a cycle, from a workplace, any number of those or above, you know, because it does feel like a huge ending here. 8 of Cups. This is also kind of the card of, for me, like a leap of faith with the heart, choosing to move on, choosing to know that there's something better, choosing to kind of energetically admit that it's time to move on in some respect of your life. What is in Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for the end of January? 8 of Wands. Movement, travel, movement, forward, going. Things start to pick up. Again, I feel like when they pick up quite a bit. Again, it's the energy of like the eye of the storm moving away. All of a sudden you're in 100-mile-an-hour winds. I can't talk tonight. Let me not keep reaffirming that. All right, what's the outcome? What's the outcome for Taurus? What's the outcome? 7 of Swords, sorry. 4 of Wands to clarify that. The Emperor showing up with the Magician at the bottom. I almost feel like you're exiting one situation and another one is just there. Commitment with the Emperor, or happy family, stability, new home, wanting to leave where you are, wanting to move away, but it feels like because there's whatever it is you're moving away from, there's a sense of non-attachment here anyway. There's like not, I want to say there's not deep enough roots. Whatever's shifting here, it's almost like it was uprooted anyway in this flurry of chaos. If you're looking for a relationship or you're moving away from a relationship, there's something else coming in here. That could have been your end of December move. There was an exit. It looks like there's a possible entrance, though. I mean, as the outcome, this is kind of, how do you explain this? The 4 of Wands, I mean, stability. You're going from, you know, being receptive to what the universe has, and what it's telling me in the center is, you know, this is possibly somebody at a distance, the World card represents somebody of a different race, religion, ethnicity, somewhere different part of the world. Or they could just be at a distance. But they're bringing in the Ten of Cups. They're bringing in truth, but it requires you to dump your stuff, your heavy burden. Stop thinking about all the stuff you've been through to get to here. It's okay. Everybody kind of has. I just feel like this past year has hit you particularly hard. Well, that's changing. I feel like we're moving away from this nice and quietly, like, nope. I'm getting what I deserve. Don't forget about me. I'm waiting here patiently. I'm ready to receive. Nice. Okay, so let me pull one last card while I'm here. Let's pull one from my Vision Quest Tarot. Ooh. What additional messages would be helpful for Taurus to hear for the mid-month of January? What additional messages would be helpful for Taurus to hear? The small medicine wheel. Beautiful. I love this card. It's like the Wheel of Fortune almost. A little different, so I'm going to read it. Small medicine wheel. New beginning. Promising start, change, success, outgoing energy, completed cycle, gratitude, a new phase begins. Yeah. The inner message, the eagle hovers in the east of the wheel. He is the totem or power animal that furthers your spiritual growth and watches over your path. The coyote sits at the northern point, reminding you of the innocence of your childhood days. As one of the totem animals that helps you develop trust, he teaches attentiveness to your feelings and how to find inner balance. The bear is standing in the west. He knows the answer to your deepest questions and points the way to your own truth. The buffalo at the northern gate symbolizes the all-encompassing wisdom. He teaches what it means to give as well as the significance of gratitude. The wings of the great white eagle span the entire circle. He's the guardian of the threshold, the protector of the sacred medicine wheel. The power of the small medicine wheel will transport you safely into the new phase of your life. It's an omen of good fortune and fulfillment. It also points to a completion. Something old falls away painlessly. If you listen to your inner being and trust your intuition, the new beginning will be like a resurrection. Which one of the four totem animals speaks to you most clearly? Listen to its messages. Start to sense it within you now. You need not verbalize it. Our deepest knowing needs no words. The outer manifestation. An important lesson has been understood. Now something full of wonder will unfold. When a cycle is completed itself, your energy fields expand to encompass new things. Now you will learn to be more attentive to what develops right from the start, thus gaining a higher perspective and consequently finding yourself less occupied with superficial things. Allow your consciousness to carry you into the direction that wants to be explored as you cross the threshold. This is an excellent time to push your work forward successfully, but on a new basis. The power of the medicine wheel speaks to you from within. It helps you overcome obstacles and supports you all along the way. New paradigm in your life. And this is beautiful. I almost feel like this when I read the words and I look at the card, it almost feels like a compass too. It's like, well, if you're thinking about changing directions, it's like, again, you're at the top of a mountain. You can choose whatever direction you want. I feel like you're in a position of being very powerful in your own life. Like, a lot of control is in your hands. A lot of opportunities are going to open up and present themselves to you within the next 2 months. I feel like this is just ushering in this new paradigm. So have the eyes to do it in a way that you want to live your life, to develop, stability successfully and long term, seeing things very clearly, being honest with yourself. King and Queen of Swords being almost like objective. It's like, again, this energy of sitting back and watching things Life hurry by, people run to work, just calm yourself and see the undertone, the underlying message. What is speaking to you? Does this feel right, rushing off to this job? Do you need a change? Same thing with anything else in your life. So it's this quiet observance, I feel, this inner truth, this being open to blessings, this dropping the burdens of the past, knowing you deserve everything, knowing there's enough for everybody. And it brings in stability, success, possibly partnership. If it is, it looks like it's with either the King of Swords or the Emperor. And it's, it could bring travel to a lot of you. Lots of travel cards. And also 2 cards of like really long-term happiness, stability, commitment, which Tauruses tend to like. All right. Beautiful reading, Taurus. I hope this helps, and I hope to be back soon with more general readings, more readings on different topics. So bear with me as I make this happen. All right. Thanks, guys.